Ladies and gentlemen, without much further ado, Warcraft 3 1.29 patch has been unveiled and is ready now for mass consumption. It has been going around on the PTR for a while, and if you follow my YouTube or Twitch channel, you have seen me playing on patch 129 as well. Now this is the manifestation of Blizzard looking at Warcraft 3 again and giving updates towards it, discussing with big players, streamers and pros and the community what they want to get out of Warcraft 3. They're looking at the game again and they're bringing out patches for this game that has been out for such a long time already, since the lovely year of 2002. Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos and the Frozen Throne are what is making a legendary game, and now new changes. First of all, with widescreen support and hero balance changes and much more. We can see it all right here. Now it has been testable for a while on a special test server that some of you may have already tried and others may not yet have tried. And I've played it quite a bit. But now finally, since yesterday, April the 10th, 2018, it is also playable on the live servers. And this weekend on the Friday, the 13th of April, or maybe Saturday the 14th of April, I'll be playing more Warcraft 3. Now finally not on a communal global US West server, which is the PTR, but on good old Northrend, the European server itself, on live servers of Warcraft 3. If you have a valid CD key and you've got your Warcraft 3 installed, you should be able to update it to version 1.29 through the special Warcraft launcher. If you're unable to do so, please go to all these pages, the forums, the reddit.com/r/wc3, and maybe you can find some help resources there. But the purpose of this video is going to be to once again, and more quickly because we looked at it before, to look at the changes that are coming to our lovely game Warcraft 3. Today I'm actually doing a hot stream because this is taken from my Twitch stream, but I just wanted to, since it came out last night, do a quick preview and review of the changes herein. So, let's get started. Here you can see that as well, the Warcraft Reddit. So for now, widescreen support has been added, whereas on 128, widescreen was stretched and bad looking, everything had its perspective and orientation and point of view changed. Now there's true widescreen, and what that concisely means is that the UI is as it was, but there's more battleground added on either side, sideways. And in order to momentarily accommodate that, to the left of the minimap and to the right of the unit command card, there is some bookends that they call, which is essentially useless territory. But think of it like this: had they not used that, the minimap would have gone to the corner, which is to say further away from your point of view. And what that means is that it's not where you expect it to be. Now the hopes are that eventually they also have the UI available so that you can change personally the minimap in the corner if you think that's more beautiful. And those players that choose to keep it in the same place as it is now, maybe they'll keep it there. The ideal thing would be that there's an option, and that feedback has been provided by influencers such as myself and others. Also, game lobbies, and this is very interesting for Warcraft 3 custom maps, have been expanded to support 24 players. That means that had Dota existed with this support, who knows, maybe the entire Dota genre would have been 8 versus 8, as it's generally understood that Warcraft 3 was the birthplace of the MOBA genre at large, because Warcraft 3's core unit mechanics are so good, and the time was right that the MOBAs came to exist. Now we have seen all this before in the PTR reviews as well, and I'll put a link in the description below where I go through that at length. But what I want to talk to you guys about now as well is that all these changes, making it to the live servers now, means that we can have our accounts again that will stay with us, not just on the test server, but I can make my game accounts again on the Warcraft server as of old. What is going to be my main ladder account, my off-meta account, and so forth. And we can make clans again, as that bug fix has been done. Before you couldn't on the PTR, now you can. Cool stuff. Automated tournaments will resume next week. We all remember this from before in Warcraft 3, so that's going to be super cool as well. Ladder maps have been cleansed of sneaky tower locations near starting mines. We'll see about that. Okay, and then a number of known issues that are still happening. Feel free to pause the video here and read them at your leisure. The hero balance changes. Again, all of these have also been already treated in the PTR changes, but there were a few small changes that have happened that maybe are new. They are new updates to the PTR that are now also hitting live server. In particular, that mirror image is not from 125 to 115, but from 125 to 100. So the image got even more buffed. This is a secondary PTR patch that you could also already play with, and I have, and there's YouTube videos like this on my YouTube, but this is a secondary change. And it's the same thing also with Serpent Wards. They got better as well as a secondary fix. A lot of hero changes here. Just the fact that they're changing things and balancing things in general is awesome. Carrion Swarm is another one that got double buffed in 2 subsequent patches. But it's just awesome. It's awesome. Feel free to look through them here on this link. I'll put this link in the YouTube description as well. And we go on and on. A lot of different hero changes. Again, there have been no unit changes yet, but we may expect that, you know, if now they are all hero changes, units may be coming in the future as well. Unit changes. The ladder map pool was very non-competitive on the 128 live servers, and now that PTR has been converted to live, we're also going to get a lot of competitive maps. LV means ladder version. That's the updated version, ladder version of Tarina's Stand, Plunder Isles, Two Rivers, and so on and so forth. And feedback is being exchanged about these as well with Blizzard. New map pools for 1v1, 2v2, FFA, and so on. Those that still tinker around with the custom maps still like this. And a number of other changes that really don't mean much to me, but they mean so much to custom map makers. Now that there's possibly and probably going to be a large influx again of old players, and maybe even a few new, to Warcraft 3, and that everyone can play on 129 with a better ping, I feel like the custom game scene is also going to get more attention again in terms of players, you know, popular maps getting played in the custom game section. So I should definitely try that out as well. One more thing to mention is that there's also been reports already that the patch 129 on live servers has even better ping latency again than has thus far been felt on BNet. So what are you waiting for, cowboy? Go get your Warcraft CD dusted off. Actually, you don't need to. Download that file from your Battle.net account with your CD keys. Install the game, update it, and give the old Warcraft 3 another spin.